Hey everybody, Craig Cuttle from Nature Reliance School and Survival Instructor DansDepot.com. We just completed a video on camouflaging, and camouflaging is not worth a hill of beans if you don't know how to move through the wilderness or whatever environment that you happen to be in. So we're going to do a discussion on movement strategies today in deciduous forest. We have guys come to our tactical concealment and or tracking, scout tracking classes on a regular basis who will spend an absolute fortune on a ghillie suit and camouflage and can't understand why in the world, when we're teaching them how to set up hides, why they get seen. This is why. The secret is movement or lack thereof. If you spend a fortune on a ghillie suit and I don't know, let's say an ATAC setup, pants, shirt, hat, boonie, face mask, rifle, pack, everything, and you go running through the woods, I think it's an obvious point that you're going to be seen. So movement is the key. I don't care if you've got a bright orange t-shirt on. If you know how to move, particularly with shadows and light, it will be more difficult for someone to pick you up. So that's what we're going to take a look at. So the first thing I want to mention is that if we're walking through, let's say this area right here, and I'm going to walk right through there and I do something like this, I hope it's obvious that these branches flying back are a problem. This is what we see in classes all the time. People are moving through forested area and they do something like that, hold it down, they're looking, then right as they go by, they just let it fly up. That's an absolute no-no. So let's say, for example, I'm gonna move through this area right here, and this branch is in my way. You can think of it as many different things, but one of the ways that I think of it is I'm just gonna take care of the environment that's around me, okay? And what I mean by that is if I'm gonna move through here, I'm gonna move this branch out of the way real slowly, like I don't want to damage it, because guess what? I don't. If I damage it or bruise it or break it, that's something that is really easy for somebody to track me with. Not easy, but they can. And at the same time, when I get past it, I'm going to ease it back up and basically allow it, in essence, to go back to its original position rather than just letting it flop back up. So again, that's more of maybe a tactical consideration. You know, squirrel hunting, deer hunting, turkey hunting, animals are going to see that sort of thing, and so you don't want them to be able to see you either if that's your intent, is to hunt them. You got to remember something such as a turkey for example, has the same eyesight as a bald eagle. They just happen to be within 50 yards of you, so they can see you just as well as an eagle can. You think of it that way, just as well as an eagle can see a fish from, you know, several hundred yards up into the sky. Keep that in mind. Deer, same way. They have basically 360 degrees that they can see because their eyes are on the side of their head. They can only not see right behind them, but basically everywhere else they can see rather easily with just a quick turn of their head. And they have so many rods and cones in their eye, they can see everything rather easily. Yes, camouflaging is beneficial there because some would say and suggest, and there's a lot of research that indicates that some animals, including white-tailed deer, are colorblind, but it's that movement that they're going to see. So the needs of what it is that you're going to be doing, whether it's hunting or some sort of tactical movement strategy, that's going to dictate the speed by which you move. But because everybody's always asking me, I'm going to give you a couple of standards. It should take you somewhere around a minute to take one full step. For example, if I'm walking down through there like I just showed you, it should take me a minute every time I take a step. So to take 5 steps, it's going to take 5 minutes. That is if I'm trying to stay completely concealed. Obviously, if I need to be on the move, I'm going to be on the move as fast as I can. But again, if my whole purpose is to stay concealed, that's a fairly decent standard. Another one that I recommend is that if you're on the ground and you need to come up, or if you're standing up and you need to go to the ground, if you have the time available, it should take you about 5 minutes to do that. Slowly make your way down to the earth, or vice versa. Again, that is based upon the situation that you find yourself in. And again, I just want to make sure that everybody's aware, I don't represent Tier 1 Group Tracking, Combat Tracker John Hurth down in Louisiana. I just dig his shirts. I follow him on Facebook. He's always putting out incredibly useful, good information on combat and any sort of tracking. He's also got a book out there, Combat Tracking. Check it out. Fantastic. I just happen to have his shirt on today. I do not represent him. So there you go. If you found this video to be useful, then give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with as many people as you possibly can. And until next time, I hope to see you on, or actually, hopefully I don't see you on the trail if you're practicing good camouflage.